When I was trying to make the move from academia to corporate, I took sabbatical. I was a professor. I took sabbatical, and I moved to the Bay Area. My husband, my fiance at that time, was already in the Bay Area. And we would go to these networking events, and so he was going to one, and he invited me to come along, and I said, really, I don't want to go. You know, I really have to catch up on my job search. And besides, I was thinking, okay, this is like a group of, you know, IT folks. They're all going to assume I'm also in IT, being an economist. I really wasn't, you know, a tech person. I said, do I want to do this tonight? Maybe I should just catch up on my job search. And then I looked up at him, and I said, you know what? I'm going to come along with you. You're new to the area. You've sort of been so supportive. I'm going to come along if it's just to support you. So I show up for the networking event. I met the one other person that was not an engineer, and she was a psychologist. So I had a great conversation with her. We talked about everything, and then she said, so by the way, what are you doing here? And I said, you know, I don't know what PhD economists do in corporate America. You know, there are all these startup jobs, and this was the dot-com boom at that time, and, you know, that people wanted me to go into marketing and do all these other things. But, you know, I want to do something that makes sense to me, and, you know, a lot of this, obviously, I could try, but I don't want to, you know, I want to do something that economists do. And she said, you know what, my cousin is an economist, and he's in transfer pricing. And I said, yeah, that's an area that I've been looking at. And she said, you know, send me your resume, and, you know, let me see what I can do. I said, you know what, it doesn't matter. Let's just have lunch. I'll send you my resume, but we should connect. I like you, and this was great, and, you know, I've made a friend. So I come back. I thought, okay, I'm not going to hear anything of that, but at least let me send her a note, because I truly genuinely enjoyed getting to know her. And I said, we should do lunch or coffee sometime. And here's my resume, as you had you know, requested. If you can introduce me to your cousin, that would be great. I got an email the next day from her cousin, and then the recruiters called me, and before I knew it, I had a job, right? So that was the best hour of networking that I got, and tell me about the return on investment.